Hi everybody, we're back again. There's the chair, I'm here. Today's question comes from Totes, number 1 fan forever. And he asked his question is, what's your favourite judo move? What's your favourite catch wrestling move? What's your favourite professional wrestling move? So, really to answer that question, it's not a one-liner. You don't have a this, that and the other. Anything to do with martial arts. And martial arts are wrestling, judo, aikido, mixed martial arts. Even boxing blends into martial arts in a way. Kickboxing. Now, you may end up in a move that is devastating to the person who's receiving it, but it's not instant. It doesn't happen like that. So I want to try and explain to you more of the process of how you arrive at these things and the ideas behind it. And I will call it. I'll refer back to Kendo and what he called Kushindo, which is the way of the circle, just loosely translated. And Kendo used to teach us Aikido and Kendo and Judo. And his whole concept really was, it's what they call doing, not doing. And when you're doing, not doing, everything gets done. It's about intuition. And it has to flow one thing from another. In the video that I train the young Dead Gorgeous, you can see that I do this there. I show them how one thing flows from another. How you do this, that, and then, well, you've got them. But it doesn't happen, you don't go straight for it. You tease this person into it by a series of manoeuvres and moves that flow. And you have to learn that, and you do it and do it and do it and do it. With Kendo, we used to do it hour after hour. You know, you'd have somebody with you, and you just move about, and you just push it. And you see, right, I do it with these lads. I show them how you just move them around, and you push them, and you can actually put a hold on if you want to. You don't do, because you put a hold on, you let go and push them away, and bring them back and do it again. And one of the concepts really is this. And it goes to Buddhism really. If you study Buddhism, they say Buddhism, there's nothing to grab onto. If you try to grasp it, it's like water, it slips through your fingers. You've lost it. And wrestling is like that. All these martial arts are like that. If you try to grab it, you lose it. It's like falling into water. Let's say you fall into water. If you try to grab the water, get hold of it like that, you drown. What you've got to learn to do is swim. You use the water to benefit you, to keep you afloat. And wrestling and all the martial arts are exactly like that. It's like you don't try to grasp onto it. I'm going to beat you. You say, come here and join me in this almost a dance. And eventually, of course, it will end up with you being the lead partner, because you're the leader, aren't you? But you lead them into it. You don't grab them and force them into it. Bob Robinson, Billy Riley and all these people, Kendo, they all taught this idea. You didn't grab somebody and just go forcefully into it. You led them into it. You led them into it. You tricked them. All the time they thought they were getting somewhere. They weren't. They were getting deeper into trouble. And suddenly, it's all too late. The trap has been set, the trap has been sprung, and you're in it. And that's how it works. So the idea that there's one or two moves that we're looking for, it's not true. We are going to end up with one or two moves, and we're going to be able to do them very, very well. But we shouldn't talk about those as being your favourite moves. What we really need to discuss is your favourite technique. It's a technique, it's a method, it's a methodology. Kushindo is how we called it. And as I said before, they call it doing, not doing. And they say when you're doing, not doing, everything gets done. So let's try and get that concept over, because that's what it's all about. It's really about that flowing, fluid, your water. It's fluid. It's not staccato. It's not. It's And you're taking them on a journey. And that journey does end up in disaster as far as they're concerned. It has to be done that way. That's the only way to success. So as far as it's concerned, that is really the answer that I want to give. I'm not going to say it's a wrist lock, it's an ankle lock, it's a grovit. I could say it was any of those things because they're all quite devastating and very, very painful. And yeah, you will submit if you get in them. But it's not about that. It's more than that. It's far, far more than that. This question is far, if you really look at it and analyse it, it's far more than that. It's not just about the single hole, it's about the process. And that's what I've tried to say to you today. That's what I learnt when I was a youngster. When I first met Abby, I learnt that process. He didn't show, on day one, he didn't show you how to put, he didn't even show you how to throw somebody on day one. You learned how to take a break fall, a roll up. You rolled up and came to your feet, a bit like a ballet dancer might do, or like dancing. But that's what it's about, and that's what you need to learn. And that's my, if I have a favourite idea, not a favourite hole, it's an idea. It's a concept, it's an idea. And that, in my opinion, is what it's really about. So that's really my answer to this particular question. So I hope you've all understood it, and if you haven't, come back to me and I'll give it another go. But for now, bye-bye.